Hello. Today we are solving questions from the miscellaneous exercise continuity and differentiability part 9. Okay. So miscellaneous exercise of chapter number 5. Okay. Some questions I have selected. We are solving these questions one by one. First, I am taking question number 3 from this miscellaneous exercise. Question number 3. What is it? Differentiate with respect to x 5x to the power 3 cos 2x. Okay. 5x to the power 3 cos 2x. How to solve this question? Differentiate with respect to x. You can see that the base in the form of variable as well as the power in the form of variable. And when the base and powers in the form of variable, we'll have to use logarithmic differentiation. Okay. So let y is equal to 5x to the power 3 cos 2x. Taking log on both sides. On both sides, we have log y is equal to log 5x to the power 3 cos 2x. Log y is equal to 3 cos 2x log 5x. Using product rule here, differentiate with respect to x. The differential log y 1 upon y dy by dx is equal to 3 is a constant term. First function cos 2x, second function log 5x. Using product rule, first function cos 2x, differentiation of log 5x, differentiation of log t 1 upon t, 1 upon 5x, and again differentiation of 5x, that is 5. Plus second function log 5x and differentiation of cos 2x. Differentiation of cos x is minus sin x. So it is coming minus sin 2x, and again differentiation of 2x, that is 2. Okay. So it is coming dy by dx 3y. Collecting these terms properly, 5 cancel. It is cos 2x upon x plus minus minus. This 2 is coming here. I'll write here minus 2 log 5x into sine 2x. Okay. And that means dy by dx is equal to 3. What is the value of y? Y we have considered 5x to the power 3 cos 2x. It is cos 2x upon x minus 2 sine 2x log 5x. Okay. So that is the differentiation of this term 5x to the power 3 cos 2x. After question number 3, one trigonometric question. After this, I am taking question number 6. Sixth question, which is cot inverse in bracket under root 1 plus sin x plus under root 1 minus sin x upon under root 1 plus sin x minus under root 1 minus sin x. Okay. 0 is less than x is less than pi by 2. Differentiate with respect to x. How to solve this question? First of all, we want to remove these roots from these terms. For removing the roots, 1 plus sin x we have, and we know that the value of 1 in the form of sin square x plus cos square x, that is 1, and sin x can be written to sin xy2 into cos xy2. So better to write 2 sin xy2 into cos xy2 plus sin x square xy2 plus cos square xy2. That will become an identity a plus b whole square. Okay. So we'll start cot inverse under root, in place of 1 sin square xy2 plus cos square xy2 plus 2 sin xy2 into cos xy2. Is it okay? In place of 1 sin square xy2 plus cos square xy2 plus sin x 2 sin xy2 into cos xy2. Same thing will be done here, plus under root sin square xy2 plus cos square xy2 minus 2 sin xy2 cos xy2 upon sin square xy2 plus cos square xy2 plus 2 sin xy2 cos xy2 minus sin square xy2 plus cos square xy2 and minus 2 sin xy2 cos xy2. Okay. All these four terms will be changed in this pattern. After that, cot inverse, that is sin xy2 plus cos xy2 whole square, and whole square will be cancelled by root. So I will write here direct sin xy2 plus cos xy2. Here plus sin xy2 minus cos xy2. Okay, because it is a square plus b square minus 2ab, a minus b whole square, upon sin xy2 plus cos xy2 minus sin xy2, and minus minus it is plus cos xy2. Okay. Cot inverse, it is cos xy2 cancel, sin xy2 plus sin xy2 2 sin xy2 upon sin cancel 2 cos xy2. 2 cancel. It is coming cot inverse sin xy2 upon cos xy2, that is tan xy2. Okay. But here is a cot, that is a tan. How to convert this tan into the form of cot? Can I write here cot 90 minus xy2? So I'll write here cot inverse cot pi by 2 minus x by 2. Because tan 90 minus theta is equal to cot theta, cot 90 minus theta is equal to tan theta. Cot inverse cot cancel, it is pi by 2 minus x by 2. It is okay? Pi by 2 minus x by 2, this term is coming. Question is differentiate with respect to x. Question is differentiate with respect to x. Okay. So when we are going to differentiate this term, the differentiation will start from now. So differentiate with respect to x, the differentiation of this term is 0, minus 1 by 2, and differentiation of x is 1. So when I differentiate with respect to x, the answer is minus 1 by 2. Okay. So the differentiation of this term is minus 1 by 2. Other questions from this exercise, very important questions, and I hope you will try to solve each and every question of this exercise. Some of the questions I have selected which I am solving, remaining will be done by yourself. Now I am taking a question number 14. 14th question. If x plus under root x under root 1 plus y under root 1 plus x is equal to 0, Question number 14. If x under root 1 plus y plus y under root 1 plus x is equal to 0. Okay. For minus 1 is less than x is less than 1. Prove that dy by dx is equal to minus 1 upon 1 plus x whole square. Minus 1 upon 1 plus x whole square. Okay. It's a very special question. That's why I have selected this question for you. Direct, you will not start differentiate with respect to x. X under root 1 plus y plus y under root 1 plus x is equal to 0. Okay. First of all, we want to separate x and y. X under root 1 plus y is equal to minus y under root 1 plus x. Squaring on both sides. Squaring on both sides, we have x square 1 plus y is equal to y square. This minus becomes positive. 1 plus x, multiplying inside it is x square plus x square y is equal to y square plus xy square. We'll shift the term one side. It is x square minus y square plus x square y minus xy square is equal to 0. A square minus b square, x plus y, x minus y, plus taking xy common. So it is x minus y. Okay. Now take x minus y common. So it is x plus y plus xy is equal to 0. There are two factors of it. One is x minus y is equal to 0. That means x is equal to y. So dy by dx is equal to 1. Second, x plus y plus xy is equal to 0. Okay. So here I can do x taking y as a common 1 plus x. Okay. So y is equal to minus x upon 1 plus x. Okay. Now we have separated y. Now differentiate with respect to x. With respect to x. So dy by dx is equal to, when we are differentiating this term with respect to x, then what is the answer? It is coming minus sign outside. Denominator, quotient rule, differentiation of numerator 1 minus numerator, and differentiation of denominator, that is 1 upon denominator square. Dy by dx is equal to plus x minus x cancel, it is minus 1 upon 1 plus x whole square. Okay, so dy by dx is equal to minus 1 upon 1 plus x whole square. After this question, I am taking question number 15. That's next question of it. It's a very interesting and very important question. Question number 15. If x minus a whole square plus y minus b whole square is equal to c square. Okay. Where c is greater than 0, then prove that prove that 1 plus dy by dx whole square to the power 3 by 2 upon d square y by dx square. Okay, is a constant independent of a and b. is a constant independent of A and B. Okay. So prove that this is equal to whatever the constant we are getting, which is independent of A and B. That means it's a result. We are not getting any terms in the form of A and B. Okay. X minus A whole square plus y minus b whole square is equal to c square. Okay. Differentiate with respect to x. What is coming out differentiation of x minus a whole square? It is 2 x minus a, and again difference of x minus a, that is 1 plus 2 y minus b, and differentiation of y dy by dx is equal to constant term, its differentiation is 0. Taking 2 is a common and shifting here. So x minus a plus y minus b dy by dx is equal to 0. Okay. Dy by dx is equal to 0. That means dy by dx is equal to minus x minus a upon y minus b. Is that okay? Now you will see the question, 1 plus dy by dx whole square is also there. So we are finding the whole square of this term, what is coming. And 1 plus dy by dx whole square. So first squaring on both sides. Squaring on both. Why we are squaring on both sides? Because the term is dy by dx whole square. Okay. So dy by dx whole square is equal to x minus a whole square upon y minus b whole square. And after that 1 plus, so adding 1 on both sides. Adding 1. Adding 1 on both sides. Okay. When we are going to add 1 on both sides, so it is coming 1 plus dy by dx whole square is equal to 1 plus x minus a whole square upon y minus b whole square. So this term taking LCM 1 upon 1, so it is coming y minus b whole square plus x minus a whole square upon y minus b whole square. And because y minus b whole square plus x minus a whole square is equal to given c square. So I'll write here c square upon y minus b whole square. Is it okay? This is the value of 1 plus dy by dx whole square. So that is one term. We need d square y by dx square also. So now dy by dx, it is minus x minus a upon y minus b. This we have. Differentiate with respect to x. Differentiate with respect to x. So it is coming d square y by dx square is equal to minus sign. Denominator, differentiation of numerator, that is 1, minus numerator, and differences of denominator dy by dx upon y minus b whole square. Is it okay? So now the term is coming y minus b minus x minus a dy by dx. d square y by dx square is equal to minus y minus b minus x minus a. And the value of dy by dx is, minus x minus a plus x minus a upon y minus b. Is it okay? Upon y minus b. Is that okay? What I have done? Minus sign as it is, y minus b plus x minus a, and the value of dy by dx I have put minus x minus a upon y minus b. So this minus minus it is plus x minus a upon y minus b. So that means it is coming d square y by dx square is equal to minus LCM y minus b whole square plus x minus a whole square upon y minus b to the power 1 and y minus b whole square. So we'll write here y minus b to the power 3. Is it okay? And that means minus sign y minus b whole square plus x minus a whole square plus y minus b whole square is equal to c square. So I'll write here minus c square upon y minus b to the power 3. Is it okay? One value 1 plus dy by dx to the power 3 by 2. So now coming to the next term, 1 plus dy by dx whole square to the power 3 by 2. So that means c square upon y minus b whole square to the power 3 by 2 also. Okay. Putting the value here, then what is the result? After that, here I am substituting the value. Then what happens? 1 plus dy by dx whole square to the power 3 by 2 is equal to c square upon y minus b to the power 2 and to the power 3 by 2. This is upon d square y by dx square, d square y by dx square upon minus c square upon y minus b to the power 3. And this means c to the power 2 to the power 3 by 2. 2 cancel, c cube upon y minus b to the power 2 to cancel 3 upon minus c square and y minus b to the power 3. Is it okay? Y minus b to the power 3, it is cancelled, minus sign, so answer is minus c. Okay, so what is the value of this is coming? Minus c, and the question it is clearly mentioned that prove that this term 1 plus dy by dx whole square to the power 3 by 2 upon d square y by dx square is constant independent of a and b, is equal to constant and which is independent of a and b. Okay, so that is question number 15th. In this 15th question, this term is given. First you differentiate the term dy by dx, squaring on both sides, so that will make the term 1 plus dy by dx whole square to the power 3 by 2. Okay, leave this as a equation number 1. Second derivative is required. Again differentiate the same term and divide it. So after division of first and second, you will get the result is minus c, and minus c is a constant term which is independent term from a and b. Okay. After this question, on the next page, taking question number 16. These are very special questions, line wise 14, 15 and 16. 16, if cos x, if cos y is equal to x cos a plus y, with cos a is not equal to plus minus 1, prove that dy by dx is equal to cos square a plus y upon sin a Cos y is equal to x cos a plus y. Cos y is equal to x cos a plus y. Prove that dy dx is equal to cos square a plus y upon sin a. In this question, cos y and here is also x cos a plus y. Okay. So how to solve this question? Cos y is equal to x cos a plus y. If both sides cos y, here I can write here cos a plus y minus a. Can I do it? Plus a minus a term cancel, cos y is here. A plus y is equal to x cos a plus y. Why I have done like this? So that I want to make a formula cos a minus b, cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. Okay. So this is cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. Cos a cos b plus sin a sin b is equal to x cos a plus y. Okay. Cos a plus y, I'm going to divide here. So it is coming cos a plus y into cos a plus sin a plus y into sin a upon cos a plus y is equal to x. X is separated here. Okay. Now what is coming? X is equal to this is cos a plus y is cancelled by cos a plus y, direct it is cos a plus sin a constant term sin a plus y upon cos a plus y, it is tan a plus y into sin a. Okay. And now what should I do? Differentiate with respect to x. Dx by dx, so that means the differentiation of this is 1. So 1 is equal to cos a constant of its differentiation 0 plus tan a plus y. Differentiation of tan x is sec square x, sec square a plus y, and again differentiation of a plus y dy by dx into sin a is a constant terms, remains as it is. So that means dy by dx is equal to, it is coming 1 upon sin a into sec square a plus y. Okay. Sin a remains as it is and sec square a plus y, because sec is a reciprocal of cos. So it is going on the numerator right here, cos square a plus y upon sin a. Okay. So the value of dy dx is equal to cos square a plus y upon sin a. After this question, I want to take a question number 20. Using the fact that sin a plus b, question number 20, using the fact that sin a plus b is equal to sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. Using the fact this, at the differentiation obtain the sum formula for cosine. That means with the help of this formula, using the differentiation, we are going to find the cosine formula. Okay. What we are going to do for cosine formula? Sin a plus b is equal to sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. Okay. Differentiate with respect to x. Differentiate with respect to x. And a and b should be taken as a function. So differentiate with respect to x, dy by dx sin a plus b is equal to dy by dx sin a cos b plus dy by dx cos a sin b. Is it okay? Differentiate with respect to x. Differentiation of sine x, it is cos x. So I write here cos a plus b, and again differentiation of a plus b, so dA by dx plus dB by dx. Is it okay? Is equal to sin a cos b. There are two functions. Product rule. First function sin a, differentiation of second function, differentiation of cos b. Differentiation of cos b, that is minus sin b dB by dx. First function differentiation of second function plus second function cos b, and differentiation of first function sin a. So it is cos a dA by dx. Okay. Plus, again using the same formula, the product rule, first function cos a, differentiation of sin b, cos b dB by dx, plus second function sin b, and differentiation of cos a minus sin a dA by dx. Is that okay? What I have done here? The simple sine t, it is cos t, because these are the variable terms, function terms, so the differentiation of a is dA by dx, dB by dx. Same as the product rule, first function differentiation of second function, plus second function differentiation of first function. First function differentiation of second function plus second function differentiation of first function. So that means it is coming cos a plus b dA by dx plus dB by dx is equal to, may I write here, minus sin a sin b minus sin a sin b dB by dx plus cos a cos b dA by dx plus cos a cos b dB by dx, and minus sin square minus sin a sin b dA by dx. Is it okay? After that, I'll write here dA by dx. You can see the two terms are here, sin a sin b and cos a cos b. Okay, so from here dA by dx I'll take common, and from here, or I can take common sin a sin b, and here I can take cos a cos b common. Cos a plus b dA by dx plus dB by dx is equal to, from here cos a cos b I am taking common, cos a cos b common, cos a cos b common. So what is left? dA by dx plus dB by dx. Okay, and from here I want to take minus sin a sin b common, minus sin a sin b. So it is coming dA by dx plus dB by dx. Okay, now you can see that dA by dx plus dB by dx is taken common from here and it is cancelled. So after cancellation, what is left? Cos a plus b is equal to cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. Okay, and what is this? This is the cosine formula. Cos a plus b is equal to cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. What I have done here in the second last step, dA upon dx plus dB upon dx, or dA by dx plus dB by dx is common. It is common, and which will be cancelled by this term. So that means this entire term which would be free from the dA by dx plus dB by dx. So this is a cosine formula. Okay. One more question I want to take from this exercise. Last question of this exercise. Last question of this exercise, question number 23. Question number 23. What is 23 question? If y is equal to, it's an important question. If y is equal to e to the power a cos inverse x, e to the power a cos inverse x, okay, then show that 1 minus x square d square by dx square minus x dy by dx minus a square y is equal to 0. Okay, that is the question, and the value of x lies between minus 1 to plus 1. X lies between minus 1 to plus 1. Okay, so what is given? Y is equal to e to the power cos inverse x. How to solve it? Differentiate with respect to x, dy by dx is equal to e to the power this term. So e to the power t, the differentiation of e to the power x is e to the power x. So right here e to the power a cos inverse x. And again differentiation of a cos inverse x. So that means dy by dx is equal to e to the power cos inverse x. A is a constant term, and the differentiation of cos inverse x is minus 1 upon under root 1 minus x square. So finally it is coming minus a e to the power a cos inverse x upon under root 1 minus x square. Okay, this is the value of dy by dx, and here you can see that dy by dx is equal to minus a e to the power a cos inverse x, e to the power a cos inverse x, that is y. So I'll write here y upon under root 1 minus x square. Okay, because here we want 1 minus x square d square y by dx square. So what should I do here? Shifting this term here, under root 1 minus x square dy by dx is equal to minus ay. Okay, is equal to minus ay. And again differentiate with respect to x. Here I am writing under root 1 minus x square dy by dx is equal to minus ay. Differentiate with respect to x. When I differentiate with respect to x, there are two functions. Product rule will be applied. First function under root 1 minus x square, differentiation of second function d square y by dx square, plus second function dy by dx, and differentiation of first function root x, differentiation of root x is 1 upon 2 root x. So right here 1 upon 2 under root 1 minus x square, and again differentiation of 1 minus x square, that is minus 2x. Okay, is equal to minus a constant term, and differentiation of y is dy by dx. Okay, so now the term is coming under root 1 minus x square d square y by dx square, 2 cancel, minus x upon under root 1 minus x square dy by dx is equal to minus a dy by dx. Okay, and we want to prove here 1 minus x square, this term is equal to that. So what should be done here? Under root 1 minus x square, when I multiplied both sides by under root 1 minus x square, then what happens? If I multiplying under root 1 minus x square both sides, on both sides. So it is coming 1 minus x square d square y by dx square minus x dy by dx is equal to minus a under root 1 minus x square dy by dx. Is it okay? Now you can see that 1 minus x square d square y by dx square minus x dy by dx, and it is coming minus a 1 minus x square in this term. So how to convert that term? Well, let us see. I will put the value in place of dy by dx there, minus ay upon under root 1 minus x square. Then what happens? The direct the value coming in this format. Okay. 1 minus x square d square y by dx square minus x dy by dx plus a under root 1 minus x square dy by dx is equal to 0. And now this term we want to prove that is equal to minus a square y. Okay. So value will be substituted here. 1 minus x square d square y by dx square minus x dy by dx plus a remains as it is, 1 minus x square dy by dx square. See, 1 minus x square with root dy by dx is equal to, my right here, minus ay. Okay, so this is minus ay is equal to 0 in place of this term. Okay, here we can substitute it. This is minus a plus x minus a square into y. So finally what is coming? 1 minus x square d square y by dx square minus x dy by dx minus a square y is equal to 0. Okay. Here in place of this term, under root 1 minus x square dy by dx. We'll shift here, under root 1 minus x square dy by dx is equal to minus ay. So that I can put here minus ay. Okay. Right. So this is a miscellaneous exercise of chapter number 5. Okay. In my next lecture, we'll start next chapter, application of derivatives. Till then, bye. Thank you and thanks for watching my channel.